Hey World Division fans, this is Global Original Nashtaters bringing you back another episode of World Divisions. Last weekend was the official stream for the 1-year anniversary celebration from Gumi and Square Enix. Mr. Hiroki led a panel which went 3 hours of solid streaming to bring us all the new updates for World Divisions for the upcoming week. So instead of you sitting there potentially watching all 3 hours, I'm going to go ahead and summarize it for you. And for those of you that did watch the stream, like I did, we really enjoyed it. So grab yourself a cold drink, maybe some snacks, sit back and relax, and let's go ahead and go over all the stuff that happened on Saturday's stream. I want to begin this video by thanking Mr. Hiroki and all those that were involved in bringing us the 3-hour-long streaming service which gave us all these great news. I also want to thank the content creator community because, as the gaming companies are calling them, influencers. And I think they truly are influencers. They're influencing the community to leap forward in a really great way to make this product really a fine entertainment service for all of us. Let's begin by talking about the new features that's going to be introduced, and the biggest one of course is going to be the EX jobs. Since the EX job itself needs a little bit of introduction to the entire community, I will save the actual detail of it all for Wednesday when it's actually introduced. During the stream, one of the most exciting and anticipated feature was the fact that they're going to be giving us Final Fantasy X collaboration, in which case they're actually announced that Titus, which for some reason they like to pronounce Titus. The only reason I could think of that is because I is actually pronounced E in Japanese, and I think they wanted to go with the idea that they wanted to stick with the Japanese pronunciation. But me being an American, liking to dumb down certain pronunciations, I'm going to stick with the word Titus for all my videos. I hope you don't mind, but even if you did, unfortunately, just bear with me. So Titus will be absolutely free to every single player. Regardless if you're a beginning player or a returning player, he's going to be a great addition to your team. Also, his weapon will be essentially free. All you have to do is complete a bingo board and you have the complete package. Now, Titus and Yuna are going to be the 2 units featured during the first week of the Final Fantasy collaboration, which actually is going to last from March 24th all the way into May. This is one of the most exciting things about this collaboration because it's lasting a very long time, hopefully giving ample opportunities for every player who wish to seek out EX Job 25 for both units or 1 unit. EX Job 25 essentially means that you can take the level cap upwards to 120. However, you must get individual units to level 99 and of course all 3 jobs to all the way max of 15 in order to unlock EX Job 25. Titus, which will be absolutely free, is a water unit. He's going to be a great addition to those players who are looking for a unit that is tanky, can do some damage, and of course it is free. Personally, I don't have a lot of nostalgia factor to Final Fantasy X, but from my understanding, a lot of players who play this game probably began playing RPGs during the time of Final Fantasy X. So I think this is a great opportunity for those players who are just entering the genre of RPGs to begin playing this game, or perhaps just adding this unit to their roster. My understanding is unit by far is going to be one of the most anticipated unit in the entire game, which a lot of players are thinking about summoning. I hope to make a video tomorrow in which we'll discuss planning and strategizing in terms of either going after unit or skipping unit altogether. So hopefully you can join me for that video. But for the sake of a news video, all I'm going to do is say Yuna is definitely going to be one of the best healer, if not the best healer, for months to come. So if you're going after her, well, I wish you luck because essentially you're making a really good investment. The biggest news a lot of people are waiting for and hoping for is actually Dragon King Advent, the Bahamut Vision card / Esper combination. Now this is going to be one of the first vision cards and probably of many in the future that's going to be a double cost vision card. Essentially what it means is it's going to cost you double every single time you purchase a shard. Now my original plan was actually create a subscriber 1000 special video in which I'll be spending all of my tickets, all of my summoning tickets, trying to get, well, whatever I could get from it. But one of the strong strategies I should be employing is wait until Bakhmut goes into the normal pool. Since it is not of a limited time situation, I should ideally try to obtain Bakhmut from those pools, hopefully, if I was to do that. So what essentially that means is I will be pushing back my 1,000 subscriber special yet once again, perhaps into after the fact that Bakhmut would join the normal pool. To celebrate the 1-year anniversary, we'll be getting 2,000 visiores simply for logging in during the periods of the 24th of March to the 20th of April. So, if you've been just returning to the game, extra 2,000 visiores. If you're a beginning player, extra 2,000. No matter what, is a great news for all of us. One of the other news that was released during the stream was the fact that espers will be now given the opportunity to be awakened to 3 stars. Now, in the initial phase, we're only going to be getting Ifrit, Behemoth, and Cactar. So those 3 are going to only be the ones that you can capable of taking to 3 stars. One of the reasons I talked about how 3 stars is going to be very challenging in terms of PvE content. Well, here they are, and they're going to be definitely challenging. And I think Cactar is going to take place of being the best magic supporting esper in the entire game. So therefore, take the opportunity to try to build as much resonance as possible for your casters. During the Final Fantasy X collaboration, on the very first time you log in, you will receive Titus unit for free, and every day you'll be receiving 300 visiores, alongside a total of 80 shards for Titus and 80 shards for Yuna for the first 10 days of the collaboration. And you'll also be able to do different quests during the Final Fantasy X era, in which case you will be getting the music and perhaps even stages from the game itself. Now personally, I have never played Final Fantasy X, so perhaps this will be opened up as sort of a window and to see how the game is going to be like if I was to say start playing Final Fantasy X. Of course, for those of you who are really into Final Fantasy X, this is going to obviously is sort of a throwback for those of you who had a really good time playing that game. The 1-year anniversary part 1 login bonus will last from the 24th to the 30th. Every day you will get free visiores, materials to help you start doing EX25, and of course summon tickets, in which case one of them will give you guaranteed UR units in one of them. Alongside all of that, you'll be getting a total of 2,500 visiores. So make sure you log in every single day. On top of the many free visiores, they're bringing back the beginner login bonus, and they're upgrading this that regardless of whether you're a new player or a seasoned expert, as long as you log in, you will receive up to 6,000 free visiores during this time. As you can see, I'm not going to go over every single one, but guaranteed every single day you're going to be getting some really nice goodies. To continue celebrating the 1-year anniversary, we're essentially going to be getting everything either doubled, tripled during all the different things in this game. You're going to get triple medals in the Guild War shop, you're going to get triple the medal in Friend shop, you're going to get double drop in your hard nodes, you're going to get double experience in guild from Chocobo Expedition, and you're also going to be getting double drops for books. That is right, folks, double drops in books. Sprouts of Devouring Episode 3 will be coming on the 24th. Now, during the stream itself, they actually played a mini game in which all 3 MCs involved live, because it took place in Tokyo. 3 of them were there in Tokyo, and Justin, the community manager, was actually in the United States. So therefore, the 3 MCs there played a game of darts, in which case they were trying to figure out the final prize pool for the War of Vision players once we reach the threshold of accomplishing Sprouts of Devouring campaign. Turns out, no matter what they actually did, the final gift was a total of 6,000 free visiores courtesy of the companies. Mr. Hiroki released that information because all 3 MCs did not actually get the 2,000 visiores from the dartboard. Mr. Hiroki actually just removed the darts that didn't hit the 2,000 visiores and placed it in the 2,000, essentially meaning no matter what the outcome of the game was, they were going to give us 6,000 free visiores. One of the coolest thing about the stream was the fact that, as I mentioned during my intro, content creators are actually referred to as influencers by Square Enix and Gumi. And there were 4 influencers that were selected to participate during the live stream. Many guys predicted there were going to be 2, of course, essential representatives of both JP and Global that were going to be there. One was Diggs, and of course the other being Cabbage. I was not surprised that both of them were there. The other 2 influencers were Djinn, TP, and Palladium. I was actually glad they were there because they were definitely representing the community, which has been very supportive during the stream. Essentially what happened during the stream was all 4 players were pitted against each other to play some friendly matches, and what happened was they were supposed to pick a package, in which case the winners of the matches would end up being representatives of the package that they selected to be given to the entire global player base. As you guessed it by now, it didn't really matter what the outcome was because the final package, 4 of them, were all going to be given to us as players and supporters of War of the Visions. Now, personally, like many folks, we would love to see Diggs versus Cabbage for different reasons, but that didn't happen. Was it intentional or was it, well, not intentional? Doesn't really make any difference, but that epic battle will never take place, and perhaps can only take place in our own personal minds. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the different rewards we're going to be getting. I'm not going to go over every single one because it's a lot, but essentially we're going to be getting 1 billion. That is right, folks. This is your opportunity to become a billionaire in your life. 1 billion gil will be given to us. 1,000 books of every single individual secret books will be given to us. And among some other important things, going to be 40 rainbow vision spheres. That's right, 40. And of course, 40 rainbow fragments of thoughts. Another feature they're going to add will be the barracks. Currently, the barrack only has one function, and that is to increase the JP or mess around with the faith and bravery of your units. However, in the future, we're going to be allowed to actually decide if you wanted to actually farm shards of those units. For a UR unit, you can get 2 shards every day, or in other words, 1 shard every 12 hours. And for MR or less, you can get 1 shard every 8 hours. Just bear in mind, when you turn that function on, you will not be able to gain JP because that will be considered a separate function when using the barracks. A new art book is coming, and for those of you who are fans of the artwork in this game, you have the opportunity to purchase a brand new book that is 232 pages full of artwork for the War of the Visions, including character design, vision cards, weapons, etc., etc. This book is going to cost you $44.99 and is directly purchasable from the Square Enix e-store. So make sure you take the opportunity to go for it now. You need to go get your pre-order in right now. What are you waiting for? If your mind is not blown by this point of about how much free stuff we're getting, I don't know what is going to blow your mind. I think Happy Wednesday is going to be really happy because all the banners are not revealed. And I'm thinking there's going to be perhaps more stuff that's coming on Wednesday that's not reviewed in the actual notice board. And as you guys know, I love to review banners, and hopefully we're going to go over all of them on Wednesday. But one thing I failed to mention is the fact that they're going to be giving us free 10x summons every single day for 10 days. And every single summons is going to be guaranteed you 1 UR Vision card or 1 UR unit. And obviously you can have the possibility of getting more than that per 10x summon, and you can still accumulate all of them to happen all at the same time. So the only thing I can say is I wish you all the best of luck in whatever units you get or whatever vision cards you get. Now, I'm really happy the fact that you guys are spending your most powerful resource and most valuable resource individually owned, and that is time. I want to thank y'all for spending your time with me and supporting me and the channel, or just War of the Visions in general. And obviously, every time you get this far deep into the video, I want to support the fact that you guys are supporting me by showing you some of my summons. And this video is not going to be any different. We're going to do our 10x free summons and see what we get. Now, with so much free stuff coming and with so many perhaps potential banner that's coming, right? I'm imagining that this sheet is going to be like super long on Wednesday. Right now, I really don't think I need anybody or need anything in particular. And my strategy is still going to be sound. I'm going to be still waiting for most likely the Bahamut card to go into the normal pool, and hopefully I can get it from the normal rare summon tickets or sometime in the future. Which begs to think, if they do offer a guaranteed step up, I'll for sure go for it then, you know, and then maybe I won't delay my video for 1,000 subscriber special. But if it's not guaranteed, which by the way, it was not guaranteed in JP, I might have to unfortunately pass. I just feel like if I spend 200,000 gems, which would be thousands of US dollars, just to get something that obviously is a game changer, but at the same time, maybe it isn't for me. You know, I don't know if I'm really wanting to do that. It is just gold, boys. Just gold. And girls. Boys and girls. Alright, that's all the time for this video. But to finish this video off, I have one more surprise for you guys. During the stream, they announced that there is going to be artwork shown to us for the 6-month popularity poll. We all voted for Zazan, and here we are, right here, showing to you the actual artwork of what he's going to look like. As you can see, the bears have been shifted to his shoulders to make those delicious looking shoulder pads. He has a big weapon, and he has even sort of claw boots, and he no longer has a hat. Negan anyone? Negan anyone? Does it remind you of Negan from Walking Dead? Well, either way, I think it's a great artwork, and hopefully they'll reveal his skills and whatnot soon, and it's going to be awesome. Another thing I'm going to review for you guys will be on Friday, which will be my Friday free thinking topic. And if you are thinking of what that topic is going to be, I'll give you a hint. It's on collaborations. All right, so for sure, that's all the time for this video. I want to thank y'all for watching. I want to thank you for spending your most valuable resource with me. And until next time, take care of yourself, all your loved ones. Nashtaters out of here. Have a great day.